Hello everyone, Mr. Simple Majority here, and welcome back to Simple Plays. Okay guys, so I set up the chroma collector right here. I moved the barrel from underground to put it here. Now I already jumped on and did my XP thing, but the game crashed just shortly after that, so I had to reset. So when you put this thing down, you want to jump on it and it'll drain all your XP out and then pour it into here. Now I'm offloading that and sending it right over here into this. So we've got a chroma drum. Now the automation for this thing is not finished. There we go. As of right now, it's still not done. We're going to need to finish this by one, getting cursed earth, and then I'm going to put dark glass in here to seal this room off. Now how does this thing work? Well, let me show you how. We got a lever here. If I flip it, you're going to hear pistons close or open. That reveals these lumen turrets. Remember, they need the daylight. They need to see the sky to work. Now, during daylight hours, that's fine. You know, the monsters, with the close, the monsters will spawn, and I can throw the lever and kill them off with the lumen turrets. Now, as you recall, lumen turrets don't actually drop items. Okay, so there's no item drops involved with these things. It's just the XP. So that goes into this vacuum hopper, then pulls into here, and then goes through the chroma collector and then over to this barrel, which will store up all the chroma. You can see I have 2 buckets currently. It's 1 XP per 1 millibucket of liquid chroma, so you need some sort of automation system to do that. So let's hop up top. So there's the piston drive system. I have a daylight sensor that I built from Carpenter Blocks because it's actually cheaper. That runs into a NOT or an AND gate. So you can see right now both sides are working lit up, so it's supplying redstone or blue power signal, which locks all the pistons. Now coming off the south part, we have a NOT gate which is connected to this, supplying that to give it a true answer, which follows around to the switch. So when I throw the switch, there we go, this is no longer true, therefore this is no longer emitting signal. Pretty simple circuit there. So normally be left off to keep it closed. So that's where we're at with that. Today though, what we're going to be working on, we're going to do a couple things. Because you remember we made the subterranean illuminator, and I want to check that out. I want to see what that can actually do for me. So let's clean up the inventory a bit. Oh boy, where am I putting a NOT gate? Yeah, kind of need the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna put the barrel back over here, even though I broke some of this, because this wasn't even working to begin with. You can see here we're at 7 stacks now. What we're going to do today though is get some automation up and running where we can it's not automation, it's just going to make things easier. I don't have to run all the way over there and all the way over here and so forth. If we have any time, we'll play around in Chromatocraft afterwards. So put that away. I'm going to put the lumen stuff goes over here. Keeping that. I got some diamonds from underground. That was nice. It's definitely going to be very nice in what we're going to be doing next. Iron and all that. Glowstone. Put that away. You guys go here. Try to keep everything organized. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to have to get that automation up and running sometime soon. Let's stomp over here. So anyway, I've been smelting down this iron because I need to make more steel so that we can build our next tool. Our next machinery, I should say. Alright, there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera real quick. I'm going to head to the mines and we're going to check out the subterranean illuminator. So I need to find a dark spot in the mines to set this thing up. Alright guys, we're back and I found a nice dark spot. There's some light back there, but I don't think that's not going to hurt us here. What we're going to do is we're going to deploy this thing and see what it does. I guess we'll put it up on the ceiling. Now what it says according to the book, is caves are extremely unpleasant place to be. How many times have you found a large vein of ore only to be shot into lava, falling down a gravel pit, or be dive bombed by a creeper? Largely due to the cavernous gloom, sure, you can cover an entire interior cave with torches, but that quickly gets ridiculous. And after that incident with a gas pocket near the coal vein, you wish for an alternative, knowing that Nyla energy is that of light. You are sure you can use that to your advantage and make cave mining actually enjoyable again. So as you can see, it seems to be firing light at random directions. But I don't know what the range on it is. And it's quite possible it needs lumens to work. No, maybe not. But it seems to be drawing from something. Maybe the pylons? But this light did not exist, that's for sure. How interesting. Let's break that real quick. And let's put that right here. I want to see what it's actually doing. Let's find a stone block here real quick, so we can cover up that hole. There we go. Yeah, see, it seems to be shooting things in different directions, but I don't know exactly what it's doing. So, fluid stone, by the way. See here, right here's where it shot that light to. Definitely doing its job, I just don't know what it's trying to do. We'll leave this here and see what it does. Because we got work to do today, guys. God, how do I get out of here? No, I know how to get out of here. I'm just kidding with you. Just jostling. Okay, maybe not. No, it's actually this way, but it's not the way you're supposed to go. We'll let that thing run around for a bit, and, oh, hey, there's the rock flowers. Nice. They just spawned in. Means I probably have some new fragments to learn. Which means I'm probably going to need to go out and do some more temple hopping. Alright, so this way, and up and out. We'll leave that thing running. We'll check back with it at the end of the episode. See how it's doing. It sounds pretty automatic. Alright, first off, let's check to see if we have any fragments. We do. We've got Enchantment Decomposer, Crafting with Runes, Casting number 2, Casting Temple, Heat Lamp, which I was talking about in the very beginning, and that's it. So, 5 new? 5 new. Oops. There we go. Then I was talking about that heat lamp. It's right here. It's rune crafting. Metal fermenting box. Some fire and lava. Too hot. Only field try. So yeah, this is like a gentle heater. This is what I was talking about. If we were to put this on top of these blocks, it would actually provide a stable temperature, just enough to keep things heating and produce yeast and sludge. Nice. Now to make that, we're going to need Firezite. And a piece of iron. We'll need 2 portcullis, and that's it. Now another key thing that we learned was the casting temple. This is the second tier, and yeah, it looks crazy, but it's not all that bad. It's 4 glowstone blocks, 4 blocks of redstone, and then you're going to need 24 of these casting stands. And then surround it on the edges here, between each one of these pillars, you're going to put quartz blocks, and that's it. It's not too bad. It really, really isn't. Alright, while we're on camera, we'll go ahead and do, I think, where's my stone? The cobble. First we need to make it. We're going to get started with practical logistics. And this is a very simple mod. I call it Applied Energistics for newbies, or not newbies, but getting started at Applied Energistics. It can kind of be tedious and hard to work with, but I think we're going to keep to the simple. We're going to first need a forging hammer, and that's going to be 4 blocks of wood, a slab, wood slab, 2 sticks, and a block of stone. We're going to want a couple of these. So let me cook up a couple of these. Actually, just cook it all up. We're going to need it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we need 8. Then 4 sticks. That's where the 4 comes in. Darn, I need more slabs. Derp. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember why I need those. Okay, there we go. And stone. Okay, so let's make the forging hammers. Oops. I meant to hold shift. There we go. 1, 2. Boom. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're going to find a place to drop these guys at. I'm thinking right here. No, not here. I'll tell you why, because that's where the next of the rotary craft machines is going. So 1, 2. Got 20 buckets worth of lube. Nice. Alright, so now that we got these, and they don't need power at all, so yeah, that's the good stuff. We're going to need sapphire. And it'll also work with blue power sapphire too. Alright. So what I'm going to do is right click. I'm going to take these 5 stones, drop them in here. You're going to see the hammer coming down. I'm going to do the same with those sapphires. And you see what it came out with. It's a little plate. You get 4 stone plates per 1 stone block. Now unfortunately the sapphire, you only get 1 dust per 1 sapphire. So, yeah. That's okay though. You actually use more stone plates than you do sapphires. So what we're going to do is, you see this takes a really long time, and I want to crush down quite a bit more of this. So why don't we come back in just a few moments once it's all done. Alright guys, we're ready to go. So the first thing we need to do is make some data cable. And that's going to be 6 stone plates plus 3 sapphire dust, and you get 16 cables per. That's going to enable us to make an info reader, which we need a sapphire dust, redstone dust, 2 iron, a data cable, 4 stone plates as well. And I don't think I have any redstone on me. Nope. No problem. Okay. And the info reader's kind of at the heart of everything, so just going to make 1 at the moment. I'll do the rest off camera, because I'm going to need more stone, obviously, and more sapphire. Now that we have that, we can make something called a data receiver, which uses that 3 redstone and 5 stone plate. There we go. And see, told you, we're almost out. Now we need also a data emitter, which is going to be 3 redstone and ender pearl plus 5 plate. And that's literally all I had left. Oh no, I got more. Never mind. Because we still need to make the most important part, which is the connection for all this. Let's see. I hope it's not more than 4. We'll let this do it one more time. It'll give us 8. There, that's 8. And I guarantee it's not more than 8. Alright, so next thing we need is a node. And that's 2 stone plates, a sapphire dust, and a data cable. There we go. Last thing we need is a way of reading the information, and I'm going to use this display screen, which is very easy to make. A stone plate, sapphire dust, and a data cable. There we go. Now lastly, we need a saw. And I do have sapphire, so we should be able to make a sapphire saw. Yeah, it'll work with blue power, I'm sure it will. So 1, 2, 3 stone rods, 1, 2 stick. Oh, you dirty rat. I'm out of stone. Why don't we come back in just a moment? I'm going to go get some stone for this, and we'll continue. Alright guys, back, and now we should be able to do this. So I believe it's like that. We get 2 per, so I'm going to end up with 1. I'll just throw the other one away. 1, 2, 3, oops. Really? Pop it out. There you go. Put those away. 2 sticks. I'll be really mad if I make a diamond saw. And let's hope this works. It did not. Grrr. Well, there goes a diamond. That's okay. It'll last forever. The reason we need that is we're going to need to break blocks and then we'll put covers back on and such. So like break this block, for example. Actually, not that block. I don't want to break, well, because you got to remember we're going to have our heat panel here and such. Let's remove that. Nope. Excuse me, I'm sorry, it got loud. It will quieten down in just a moment. There we go. That one there. And, so sugar, oh, I need, well, dirt I have to, I'm still working on. I gotta get dirt by hand. Yeah, I think that's it. Over here, I'm gonna take out this. That'll be for whatchamacallit. Where'd my, there's my stone. Okay, so we'll have 1 for wheat and 1 for potatoes. So I'm gonna, there we go. Alright, so let's saw these down first. I want to get this done first. Oops, it's this way. There. And all the way down to cover. Perfect. Then we'll make some covers with holes in them. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I think we got everything we need. Data emitter, data receiver, node, all that good stuff. We got a screen. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So let's head out to the sugarcane farm first. Let's do that one. Alright, I'm going to do is put the node here on the side, and we're going to put our data emitter here. No, backwards. There we go, and that connects right up to the node. That's good to go. We're going to name this sugar. No, that's potatoes. Oops. Derp. Let's pay attention to what crops we're actually attaching to, guys. Of course it gave me potatoes. That's okay. There's the sugarcane crop. Okay. Emitter. And we're going to title that sugar. Okay. Let's head back to the base. gonna go bat mode. I think this will just make my life a little easier. I'm gonna place this guy right here. And it did not make my life easier. In fact, it actually placed it exactly the opposite way I wanted it to. Now I'm breaking stuff. Just broke glass. There we go. Stone brick covers. Put that back in there. I'm gonna take a cover, one of these whole covers. Put it right. Put it right over the front. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can. I think it should be okay. Anyway, right click, select sugar. That's it. Then slap a cover on top. And that did not work. And that is the cover causing that. So much for that. Some items cannot be covered, so you just have to be aware of that. Okay, there we go. Node is connected, and oh, you know what? I know what I'm forgetting. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something, guys. I'm going to put this here. The emitter goes here. Receiver. Select sugar again. And I'm going to need to make another one of these. Been a while since I played with this. Okay, so we'll need another info reader. Oops. There we go. Because we're not telling it what to read. We're just telling it where to read it from. And actually, you need to go back one more block. Okay. Data receiver. First, set that to sugar. Now this should, connect. Correct? Yeah. So I'm going to reveal this and show you what it looks like. You got a red side and a white side. The red side is the input. That's where it's getting data from. The white side's the output. Now we right click on this. Oh, I forgot to upgrade it. Man, I'm just all kinds of messing up today. I tell you what. This episode we were supposed to do all kinds of stuff and I'm just screwing it all up. There we go. We need to make a chest. So I forgot to convert it. So the info reader plus the chest gives you the inventory reader. There we go. I wondered why it wasn't giving me the information I needed. Shift click that in there and there we go. Same thing, red to white. And you can see there it is. Stack, slot, we can tell what slot number to read. There's only one item so it doesn't matter. Position inside of a chest, inventories, storage, and stack. So I don't actually need to... Oops. So I wonder why I did that. There's slot number 0. Anyway, in the effort of keeping things moving, I'm going to put in data cable. All the way up. Like so, and then right here. Okay. Block that off. Now we can get our covers and use this as the preferred method. So let's go down here. We'll attach a cover here. Here. There. Boom. And then this one we want a hollow cover. And you see how now it's flush? Right click that and there you go. There's our sugar. So at this point, if I wanted to, I can simply left click empty hand and I just got one sugar. Hold shift and do it and I should, yep, got 2, 3. Essentially 2 stacks worth of sugar. Now this is not full automation. I still have to convert this into sugar and then drop that into here and it goes. But now I have the power to configure all this in a way that I can, produce instead of running over there, I can just basically grab it and go. Very nice. Now I just need those heat lamps. Why don't we craft that with the last minutes? Because this took too long. And it's my fault. Really is. I screwed that one up big time. I forgot a bunch of steps. But let me get all the materials gathered up for a heat lamp and we'll come back in just a moment. Alright guys, I think we got everything we need. Just gonna craft up the portacoli rooms here real quick. We need 2 of those, right? Oh yeah, go to the table. Okay, so we'll grab those there. So we need firesite. I had to go, I realized, oh yeah, that needs firesite. I actually went down mining, looking just specifically for it, and I finally found a few pockets of it on one of the existing shafts. I remember there was a few that I couldn't see, so good to go there. I'm going to need 8 of them. And I'm going to do 2 because I'm going to try to get both of these machines up and running. So, boom. Then the book tells us, and we're going to go 2, 3. 3 on the east, 3 on the west. -1. So, 1, 2, and number 3. There we go. And we should be able to give that a pop. Perfect. And there's the heat lamps. Nice. Let's get these out of here. Now, these should give us the proper temperature morning and night. You also see that I did get the rest of the terminals installed since I was mining. Is that how that works? What's the temp? 30 Celsius. I don't know. Let's make this happen. So control click will give you a 1. Shift click will give you a full stack. There we go. 10 seconds per. I don't know if this is supposed to be like, whoops. Did I just break something important? No. Okay, but it is stuck outside though. I don't know if there. So I don't know if they need to be mounted on the wall or if they need to be mounted over top. If it's over top, I'm gonna have a real problem. Let's put it there. See what happens. It's holding the temperature right where it should be. Really just gonna have to wait for the night time. So I may have to make adjustments to the system to ensure that, you know, each panel is going to the correct place and so on. But I've got all of it here. You can see I got my these out of here. Should have a bit more, yeah. But I've got the cannoli seeds brought over. I've got the sugar cane brought over. Like I said, the only thing I can't do is the whatchamacallit, the dirt, because I don't have any whoops, I don't have any automation systems in play, so that kind of sucks. But yeast, you're full. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Just have to wait till it gets dark. It is getting dark now, so, and temperatures are falling. Grr. I wonder if I could plant this, guy right underneath. Oh, I can't because of the water pipes. Ooh, okay. I'll have to work on this. But I'm wondering if I could place underneath. What does the book say? When in doubt, read the book. There it is, heat lamp. That's how to make it. When faithful... You could affix directly to a block. It says direct to a block. So I'm wondering if I put it on the front. Nope, that's not having any effect. So I'm betting I have to either put it underneath or above it, pointing down. And that won't work because I put these display screens in. I can swing these to the left and the right, and that would work. Believe I have just a little more on the cable. If I knew where I put it, oh, I've got like one data cable. So what we'll do is test this with sugar. So let's go outside and break the panel for the sugar. There we go. And we'll break that panel. Let's bring these in here. That one goes here. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. By the way, the easy way to break the panel is from behind. If you try to break it from the front, you will actually get items out of it. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to do this for the moment as a test. There we go. Look at that. Temperature's coming right back up. So that's what the problem was. It needs to be fitted right over top of the hole. Okay, now knowing that, I'll have to move this one to the left, and then we'll be good. See, there's now 25 Celsius. So let's replace you with you. There we go. I want to keep it uniform and all. So I should just be able to... yeah. Gotta go... Oh. Crap. Gotta go outside and do this. Okay, bring that over like that. Ooh. That's not good. Wait. I can't even see what I'm doing now. Because I want to make sure these are not... Yeah. Okay. We don't need that. Or that. That should be going to the other side, yeah? Yeah. Very good, very good. Okay. So let's put our covers back on. There we go. And I'll probably need to get that out of the hopper. Nope. It got caught. Cool. There we go. And cover. Then display. There we go. And I just need one more stone block to fix the holes. There we go, and bam. Try it again. Bam. And now that temperature's coming right up. Oh yeah, look at that. Producing perfectly. Nice. So no more having to sleep every time it gets dark. No more having to run out to the tree farm every time it runs low, or sugar farms, or even for the cannoli either. I mean, we can do it all right here. I do need to get rid of this hopper since it's not working. I mean, that thing's just not even registering it at all. I wish it was, but it's not. There we go. Use this to base it out. 3, 4. There we go. Not bad, guys. Still got our automated farm. You see we got 7 stacks of this stuff. We're good to go there. So not bad. I think we had a pretty good episode here. I think that now what I need to do is really clamp down on applied energistics. Oh, no. And start collecting crystals. I think I... Oh, wrong. There we go. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I got like 2 crystals. I've been skipping over them, and that's just me. So, between episodes, I'm going to do a bunch of mining and so forth. Like I said, we're going to get ready for it. We're not actually going to go there next, because we need to get some better production up and running. And to do that, we're going to craft probably one of the hardest machines to get running in the game. Nah, not really. It's just, there's a lot of steps to it, and that's going to be the extractor. It requires 2 HSLA steel, a wood plank, a block of stone, an impaler, a drill bed, a base panel, a shaft unit, and a netherrack. What makes it annoying is its requirements. You're going to need at least 512 Newton meters of torque and 8192 radians per second. Skip the power, because once you get into these points, you're really going to be pushing over top of this. I've been looking into the engine part of it, and what I think we're going to do is a water mill, a hydrokinetic engine, which is 8 paddle panels and a diamond shaft, and at maximum height of 64 blocks, it'll produce 16,384 Newton meters at 32 radians speed and produces 524 kilowatts. Now what we'll need to do is craft a 2x gear shaft to convert that power, the Newton meters to speed. We'll do a 2x diamond. Because remember, your load limits are very important. So, kinda happy I picked up those diamonds. And what I'll probably do is I'll put the extractor here, and then across the road we'll have the waterfall. And that should limit the amount of distance that I need to travel with diamond shafts, because, you know, those are expensive, and I'd eventually like to have a quarry up and running. So, stay tuned for that. For now, this is Mr. Simple Majority signing off. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and see y'all real soon.